What's up, YouTube? Lincoln Park Fan 112 coming at you with another review on my Tac-force 711 BK with some after field tests, a review or whatever. I do think it's a really nice knife. I love it. Still quite fast, but there are some things you're gonna need to know if you're gonna own this knife. One, the pocket clip tends to bend really easy. So you can't have that brush up against something and pull out, because it's a pain in the ass to rebend unless you take it off, which I don't have the right tool, so you'll see they're kind of stripped. Probably should have went out and found the right tool. Here, let me see if I can get my camera to focus. Nope. Anyways, you'll also see the wear on this one. I didn't have the right tool. You're going to have to tighten the blade. When it gets loose, the liner lock will jump over, and this will wobble around. Also, the tighter you have it, the harder it is to get out. I seem to have it like the perfect tightness right now, to where it's not jumping. There's very little wobble, very little up and down. There's almost no up and down, in fact. There actually is no up and down, just side to side action. Nothing's too noticeable. I tried to use this the seatbelt guard the other day on some mesh I found. Yeah, this doesn't cut for crap. But what can you expect? It was a $12 blade. I didn't really expect this to work too well. Besides, you don't really need that if you've got a 4 3/4 inch blade. I did get a chance to use this on an old broken down car we found out in the desert. Jesus, I actually cut myself up pretty bad. But hey, I will say that it's a slasher, not a shearer, which means it tends to cut kind of jagged. It's not going to cut too clean, like the serrations. I took it to some paper just now, and normally you'll see like the sharp knives just go This one you have to hack and slash, but like I said, it's a great blade, 420 steel, keeps its edge really nice. I've even hit it against a couple of rocks. Sorry for the whole speech thing, I'm chewing some gum. I've even hit it against some rocks, and no nicks in the blade, none at all. Not like my 110, where it got a couple nicks from me accidentally tapping it against some wood. But it was really hard wood. The paint seems to hold up pretty well, and unless you scratch something against it, like under here you'll see scratch marks from the pocket clip moving back and forth. I have to tighten that, but right now I'm currently looking for a new Leatherman, so it's going to be a while before that. This is just general wear from being in my pocket. Yeah, other than that, great knife. There are a few faults that Tac-force could have done better, like kept this nice and locked up, and even when this bolt came out, like these two kept it in place, or it wouldn't get loose as easy, so it wouldn't here. Even in this state, it'll still jump over, but I have to use 2 fingers to get it like that. There we go. You heard that click. Now it's over. And the blade will bend kind of in. But not too much, surprisingly, from when you have it nice and tight. But when it's really loose, it'll bend like almost all the way in. And that'll bend the liner lock, which I have to take apart the knife and rebend that. Because now it's jumping over just to jump over now, because how far I've accidentally bent it. But for the trouble it's worth, I might actually just get a new one. But I do recommend this for a beginner. Spring assist, very sharp, nice serrations, kept their tips. Nice notches in the back. Very they caught a lot of wood. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a saw or what. All I know is that it worked excellent for my flint and steel. I found this is actually better than the one in the back. This one is a cord cutter. Basically, you have it and you just pull down and then wrench, and it'll slice through cord. I don't know if you can see, but it's actually got a little edge on it right there. Really nice, good blade. Really like it. Very well gripped. It's not going to slip in your hand. Yeah. Also, I think it'd be good for a self-defense knife, because I showed this to my brothers, and they backed off from screwing with me just from the look of it alone, which wasn't my intention, but, you know, what can you do? Also, you'll notice some of the paint going there on the blade. That is because with all the tightening I've had to do, the blade now rubs up against the side. I don't know if you can see that there. Right now, for some reason, it seems to be straight, so I'm happy with that. But usually it will come off to the side and scrape. But yeah, that's pretty much my review on this. It's got a good glass breaker, good spring, a nice sharp blade, good nut for the quality. I'm actually might have to repaint that or replace it because I've stripped it. Actually, I'll just get another one. I really like this, so I'm definitely keeping these. I will continue to use Tac-force. I find it's a good company for the price that you get it at. I mean, $10, $12 for a knife like this. Normally you'd get something like this for like $30, and then you'd think, ah, this is a piece of crap. Why did I pay so much? But it's a work of frickin' art for $12, you know? Aluminum handles, steel liner, 420 steel blade, which normally you'd get something crappy like on the dollar store knives. Pretty nice liner lock, kind of tough to move with one finger, but it's doable. Really fast. Normally you'd get something slower, like just kind of creeping, like and if you're gonna get something like that, it's just better to get one of these knives where you flick it open. This isn't one of those knives. But yeah, like I said, I really enjoy this knife. It's helped me out a lot during camping. And, well, I just love it. Also, tip, don't carry change if you're carrying this in the pocket. These liner locks don't have backing, so the change will get up in there and dull your blade. Alright, Lincoln out.